Hey guys, today we're going to show you how to wacky rig a ShuShu. These baits are very versatile, and we're going to be doing a series of videos on different things on how to rig them. Today we're going to start off with a wacky rig. Personally, the wacky rig is one of my favorites. It does not get fished a lot because it's kind of an odd bait, but I have found in my fishing that that's what the bass like. So let me first of all show you just the ShuShu up close and personal. This is a watermelon wreck, and we have different kinds. We have the June Buzz and the gunmetal, which is a really good one also. And today we're going to show you just different options on how to rig it. So first of all, let me talk about some different hooks. First of all, you have hooks without any type of weight in them. Here you have a 1/0 and a 2/0 octopus style. You can put the weight inside of the ShuShu. Sometimes I'll take a nail weight and I'll just take it depending on what weight I want. Clip it off there if you want, and just enter it in the head of the ShuShu there. And what that kind of does is as it's falling down, it'll tip down a little more and make a wiggle action on the tail. Or if you want a hook style with a weight, you have a flip and shimmy. I think Bass Pro has these. You can just rig your ShuShu like that right on there, not even need the nail weight, and that will give it a different type of action also. We also have the bigger, if the bass want a bigger, you got a slug, you've got the black blue here, and then you've got a watermelon wreck here also. But something that you should always have on a wacky rig is some O-rings. Number 10 O-ring, number 9 O-ring. Personally, the number 10 is my favorite. Go ahead and get yourself one of these wacky rig tools too. These things are a saver, especially if you're out there on a tournament or whatever, but it'll help you save some time. Just to rig this up, you just put your little O-ring on there, take your hook and slide it right up under that, and there's your ShuShu Wacky rigged. Now here's a trick. This is a tip that I learned from some other anglers. Take your ShuShu and instead of putting one ring on there, here's my little wacky ring tool here, go ahead and slide 2 of them on there. Sometimes the hook will slide out, will come out, but what I've learned is to take 2 of them and make a cross, like a crisscross in there. And when you make the crisscross, let me get my hook here, you put that ring through one, crisscross it through the other, and there we go. Fish jumping behind me. We'll catch them later. And that is a tip that I learned that never comes off. I've rarely had that ever come off. Another one that I use is a weedless, and it's got that little bug guard on there. That's really good when you're putting it in some cover with some grass. My personal favorite, we'll talk about the pole here in a minute, but my personal favorite is the VMC weighted hook, also with the brush guard. And you can just take that one wacky rig that we've already done there, rig her up, and that thing is ready to go. Look at that buoyancy, and that's what you want. Depending on different weights, depending on how the fall, sometimes they might want it slower, sometimes they might want it faster. Now as far as a pole, my preference again, of course, definitely a spinning rod. This is the Lew's Mach 1 Speed Stick. It's a 6'9". You can use anything from a 6.5 to a 7, but make sure it's a medium action with a fast taper or a fast action tip. You really want to feel that fish on there. And when you set the hook, make sure you don't jerk back. You're gonna rip that wacky rig right out of his mouth. You gotta let him feel it. You gotta let it feel, let it go, and just set it, reel it to it, and just set it back. But the Lew's speed stick and speed spool makes a great setup for this wacky rig. I use it all the time. So try different techniques with the ShuShu. Try different weights and sizes, and go out there, flip some grass, flip some cover, shake it, just shake that tip there, almost like a shaky head, but just let it buoyancy up and down on that bottom, and you're sure to hook up with some fish. So that's how we wacky rig a ShuShu, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we look forward to showing you what the next instruction video is.